Alright, y'all, today I'm making a video that I shouldn't have to make, but I have to make it for the low IQ scumbags out there that think this is a good proof of Christianity. So basically, there's this guy named Young Hoo Kim or something like that. Some sort of Asian dude that tested with the world's highest IQ a couple of years ago, that all of a sudden decides to come up and show up and say, I have the highest IQ and I believe Jesus Christ as God. And this is obviously not a problem, like, at first, but I don't think that it's a good argument for Christianity being true, obviously, for obvious reasons. Like, just because somebody that has a high IQ thinks that this thing is true doesn't mean it's true. Like, this is really, really intuitive, and I don't think I should explain it any further. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to dissect it, and I'm going to say how the response to the Christian community has given is so wrong and so stupid. So, if you look at any apologist TikTok account right now, guess what it is? Breaking news! The highest IQ person ever has actually decided to do something and accept Christianity as true. That's good. Checkmate, atheists. And obviously, this is flawed for multiple different reasons. One of them is being that just because this dude accepts it as being true doesn't mean it's true. What? Shocker? Oh no, what did I do? Did I just debunk Christianity? And I think another one point that I want to make is if it were the case that this person would say, I have the highest Q ever, and I accept atheism as true, people would freak out. The Christians would be like, this is not a good argument for God's existence. What are you talking about? That's horrible. Why would you even say that? Why would you even suggest such a stupid thing? And that's cringe. They're just hypocrites. They're just using this as proof when it suits their argument the best. If it didn't suit their argument at best, and if it suited atheism or Islam as being true, they would obviously go against it. And they would bitch about it. Same way I'm bitching about this at the moment. But the reason I'm bitching about this isn't because that he decided to accept Christianity. It's because these people think it's a good argument for Christianity. And I just don't know how to get across. If you still don't see how it's not a good argument for Christianity, then I just don't see how you're going to see anything in life. So I guess another point I want to make is this guy's entire feed now. Every single post he makes on X or Twitter is all about him saying that I have the highest Q ever, therefore I support this. And I think the best part about it is he said, I think this argument for God's existence, this deductive argument for God's existence, is the best proof of God ever, as a highest IQ person. And it wasn't even a valid argument. Oh, it had like two premises that led to a conclusion that doesn't even follow. He wasn't even using any valid inference rule. It's just crazy that the highest IQ holder doesn't know what validity is. But that's kind of besides the point. The rest of his feed is just going to be, I support Donald Trump. I support JD Vance. He even said, I support Conor McGregor as Ireland's president because I have the highest IQ. As the highest IQ holder, I believe X. Or as the highest IQ holder, I say X. It's like some BIPOC woman saying, I am a person of color, therefore I don't support this. Or like I am a person of color and I don't support people saying the N-word hard R. It's like that's the format that he's making, and it's just so cringe. Like, this is literally what the right wing does when criticizing people that make these sort of claims, like the BIPOC community. And I guess there's not really much to say about it. Not really much else to say about it. If you think this guy is stupid and doesn't actually hold the highest IQ, because clearly he doesn't based on what I've seen from him, then yeah, make sure to like this video, make sure to share this video, make sure to share this to a Christian friend that doesn't believe in the following, and yeah, thank you for watching the video, bye.